Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, last week on a number of occasions, I asked the Minister of Health to rescind the contract he imposed on the doctors of this province. I asked him to do the right thing and get back to the negotiating table with the AMA. The Minister responding, saying he didn't need opposition telling him what to do, and he certainly wasn't going to talk about negotiations on the floor of the legislature. So what did he do, Mr. Speaker? He started talking about it in the media. Over the weekend, we saw in local newspapers the government's massive PR blitz, spinning the facts around the minister's imposed contract on doctors by brushing aside opposition questions and avoiding the scrutiny provided by this Assembly. This minister is doing an end run on accountability. He won't talk about it to me, Mr. Speaker, but he's more than happy to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on radio and newspaper ads to tell half of the story. The other half of the story, Mr. Speaker, is that doctors in Alberta have the highest overhead demands in this country. Doctors pay more in Alberta to set up and run their clinics than they would in any other province. Under this contract imposed by this minister, programs that used to provide some financial support to doctors' clinics have been eliminated. So sure, the government is throwing cash at doctors up front, but they're clawing it back and more in the end. But, Mr. Speaker, in the end, it isn't about money. Doctors say it's not about money, but it's about respect. The minister's repeated attempts to demonize doctors as money grabs is not factual. What is factual is doctors' demands for fair negotiations and their demands that the minister be truthful to Albertans. Albertans trust their doctors. What they don't trust is this government.